How y'all doing today? And for this video, I want to discuss some of the supplements that I take. And if you follow my channel for a while, you know that I'm not really big on supplementation. I think you should try to get all your nutrients, vitamins, and minerals through whole foods as much as you can. But being a vegan or a whole plant-based follower, there are some vitamins that can be pretty difficult to get from just food alone, and I think that it is important to obtain them through supplementation. Alright, so the first two nutrients I want to talk about is vitamin B12 and vitamin D. So first we can start off with vitamin B12. And this vitamin right here is mainly associated with animal products. So if you go on the internet and type in foods that are high in vitamin B12, you're going to see pretty much everything that is meat. But a lot of people don't realize that meat does not produce vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is created by bacteria found in soil. So when livestock such as cows eat grass, they consume some of that dirt that contains that bacteria, and that's how they receive the vitamin B12. And also cows are supplemented with vitamin B12. A lot of people didn't know that. And so since that B12 is produced by bacteria in the ground, a lot of non-animal based products are low in B12 due to modern agricultural practices such as the use of pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers that kills that bacteria. Also, we wash our fruits and vegetables really well, eliminating that bacteria. But there are some non-animal based foods that do contain small amounts of B12, and one is nutritional yeast and some forms of seaweed, but they're in such small amounts that I think that it would be smart to supplement vitamin B12 just to be safe. And so next we can talk about vitamin D, which is known as the sunshine vitamin because our bodies synthesize this vitamin through the exposure of sunlight. So if you read in textbooks, it say that if you go outside for 15 minutes 3 times a week, your body should be able to produce enough vitamin D, but that kind of depends on how dark your skin is. So the darker your skin, the longer you need to stay outside to produce adequate amounts of D3. So if you really have a darker skin complexion, you may need to stay outside for an hour a day. And since most people aren't active and aren't outside, a lot of people, not just vegans, are deficient in this vitamin. And I think it's important that everybody gets blood work and get their vitamin D levels checked. Me personally, my vitamin D levels were low, so I decided to supplement on it a little bit just to make sure my levels are within the normal range for the days that I'm not outside. And so the third supplement that I use is an algae-based omega-3 fatty acid supplement. And we've all heard of the many health benefits of omega-3s, such as benefits on eye health, brain function, as well as cardiovascular health. And I think omega-3s is probably one of the most popular supplements that are taken. And just like vitamin B12 is associated with meats, a lot of people think that omega-3s are only found in fish, and that's not the case. Omega-3s are actually produced from microalgae in the waters, and what the fish do is they eat the microalgae that's producing the omega-3s, or they'll eat smaller prey items that have eaten the microalgae. And so with them doing this, they actually accumulate those omega-3s in their flesh. But the problem with getting your omega-3s from fish is fish not only accumulate omega-3s in their flesh, they pretty much absorb anything that's in their environment. And because a lot of our waterways are polluted with either heavy metals, pesticides, antibiotics, those fish absorb all that. So when you take an omega-3 supplement that's derived from fish oil, you could be getting a lot of pollutants and toxins, especially mercury. So when you switch to an algae-based omega-3 supplement, not only are you getting the same amount of omega-3s, you're cutting out that middleman of the fish that has the pollutants. So you're getting a lot safer supplement, but still getting all the same benefits. And so the omega-3 supplement that I choose to use is made by a company called Tessa, and it's Tessa omega-3 algae oil, DHA and EPA, and it contains 250 milligrams of DHA and 125 milligrams of EPA. And there's also a company called Ovega that produces a similar product that's an algae-based omega-3 fatty acid supplement. And I will leave the links down to all these products in the description if you're interested in them. And so those are the supplements that I take. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you're a nutrition student or a dietetic intern and you're concerned about passing the RD exam, feel free to join my Facebook group, RD Exam Prep, which will be down in the description. And this is where you can be part of a community that will answer any questions that you may have, as well as I provided free study guides, notes, and practice exams. And while you're at it, follow me on Instagram at EatRightGuy and visit my website, eatrightguy.com, where I post weekly blogs on nutrition and dietetics related topics.